My name is Colin Peckham, and I am the Ministry Director for Origin Ministries. Origin is a missions organisation that works in 2 countries, Scotland and South Africa. Our purpose is found primarily in the motto text that we have chosen for our organisation, from Colossians 1:18, that in all things Jesus may have the preeminence. Our primary aim is the glory of God. What drives us forward in serving Jesus is found in 2 other passages of Scripture. Luke 19:10 says that the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost, so we work for the growth of his kingdom. And finally, for the unity of his church, because after all, as Paul says in Ephesians 4 verse 5, we have one Lord, one faith, and one baptism. Origin is a collective of artistic individuals, musicians, actors, preachers, techies, who together want to use the skills God has given us to achieve those aims. Primary among this is the preaching of the word. This we do both through the spoken word and through music and art, often using multiple methods in the same event. Second, we work within the ministry to build disciples among the participants, teaching biblical principles both through the music we sing and in the discussion around the text as we learn. This is helping develop a growing community of faith within the ministry that spreads out to touch those around it. Thirdly, we directly approach reaching the lost through evangelistic events. Using the skills of the participants, we change this depending on the purpose of the event and audience we are trying to reach. Evenings of music and personal testimony, such as our foot-stomping gospel band's nights of blues, gospel, and soul music. Or evenings of jazz and soul with our brand new, as of August 2023, Origin Big Band, an 18-piece jazz band playing a mix of secular and Christian classics, mixed in with interviews and testimony. Our prodigal outreach uses nothing but secular music from groups as diverse as AC/DC, Queen, Eric Clapton, The Killers, and more, as well as actors, to take Jesus' method of storytelling through parables into places where we might not otherwise get to openly declare the gospel. Fourth, we look to build up the church with worship events at a large scale, focused on great quality contemporary Christian music using a band with vocal leads and sometimes orchestra backing. Additionally, our symphonic praise events reintroduce great hymns into the church and gently teach Christian doctrine through writers such as Charles Wesley, Isaac Watts, Fanny Crosby, and many more. Contemporary worship events are also led by our singers and musicians in local churches, as well as in large concert halls. We venture each year into prisons and also work in schools using music and testimony. Over 200,000 people have attended in person, and almost 250,000 more have viewed our online content since the COVID pandemic forced us online during 2020 and 2021. We've been blessed to see many people respond at events in both countries and make decisions to follow Jesus. Here's just a few responses as examples. My boyfriend came to the event on Sunday and asked Jesus into his life last night. I was there with 11 international students. One brought his girlfriend, and they both made commitments to follow Jesus. And through our Church Guide publishing ministry, we received this from a local pastor. Through you, 2 students came to our church. One is now one of our youth leaders. We want to share what we do, but we really want to invite you to get involved. We need prayer warriors to stand with us. We need people to help. Singers, musicians, yes, but also admin people, those with technical skills, and even drivers, ushers, and ticket staff. We need financial partners. We have a committed and dynamic team of supporters without whom we simply couldn't undertake this ministry. Could you join us in giving what you can as a monthly donation? In the UK, support can be gift-aided, and in the US and Canada, your donations are tax-deductible. We are a registered charity in the US, Canada, UK, and South Africa, serving in partnership with Artists in Christian Testimony International. Details on how to give are in the description below, or you can contact us directly to ask more. There is also a link to a longer video that gives you more information than this short overview. Thanks so much for watching. We would love to have you join us in this important ministry.